Getting through it. It's the perfect time to be transformed. I'm Mike Morrison with 2 minutes of insight and inspiration. Welcome to 2 Minute Transformation. We're just about to wrap up our week-long look at the Lord's Prayer. Jesus makes a final appeal for prayerful petition in verse 13 of Matthew chapter 6. It's one for which he understood all too well and we understand all too little. Jesus instructs his disciples to pray, and do not lead us into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. I'll stop there for now. Folks, we don't pray enough warfare prayer. This is way beyond the basic, thanks for what I have, give me what I want, and bless someone I care about kind of prayer that we tend to pray. Jesus is saying we need to pray that we might be kept away from temptation. Now, temptation here is more than merely being forced to endure a look at the dessert cart as it goes by, or walking away from a half-off sale at your favorite retailer. The word here means something more like fierce trial, and comes from a word that literally means to be pierced through. The idea is to be led away by God from an attack on our hearts that we cannot bear. Jesus knew something about enduring temptation. Before he began his public ministry, he faced incredible temptation in the wilderness, before his transfiguration, and again just prior to his redemptive work on the cross. Now, did you notice a pattern? His greatest moments of temptation, the moments when he was most fiercely attacked, were before the greatest moments of his humanity. And just like Jesus, when we are victorious by his grace over temptation that would sidetrack God's work in our lives, we too may experience the greatest moments of blessing and outpouring from God. So hang in there. It's a prayer not simply to avoid trial, but for deliverance from our enemy. Deliverance expresses the idea of having chains broken and bands loosed. We get ensnared from time to time by all sorts of things that aren't from God. Pride, bitterness, lust, envy, they're more than abstract thoughts. They're traps. These and other unholy things will pull you in and suck you dry. Pray for guidance to get through. Pray for deliverance to get out, and be transformed.